Okay, this is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today's Friday, October 27, 2023. It is 6:49 and 59 seconds, AM Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, controlling waves. So let's jump to it here. The studies show controlling waves in magnets with superconductors for the first time. Date October 26, 2023. Source: Delft University of Technology. Quantum physicists have shown that it is possible to control and manipulate spin waves on a chip using superconductors for the first time. These tiny waves in magnets may offer an alternative to electronics in the future. Interesting for energy-efficient information technology or connecting pieces in a quantum computer. For example, the breakthrough primarily gives physicists new insight into the interaction between magnets and superconductors. As spin waves are waves of magnetic material that we can use to transmit information, because spin waves can be a promising building block for energy-efficient replacement for electronics. The scientists have been searching for an efficient way to control and manipulate spin waves for years. The theory predicts that metal electrodes give control over spin waves, but physicists have barely seen such effects in experiments until now. The breakthrough from the research team is that they show that they can indeed control spin waves properly if they use a superconducting electrode. It works as follows. A spin wave generates a magnetic field that in turn generates a supercurrent in the superconductor. That supercurrent acts as a mirror for the spin wave. The superconducting electrode reflects the magnetic field back to the spin wave. The superconducting mirror causes spin waves to move up and down more slowly, and then makes the waves easily controllable. When spin waves pass under the superconducting electrode, it turns out that their wavelength changes completely, and by varying the temperature of the electrode slightly, they can tune the magnitude of the change very accurately. They started with a thin magnetic layer of yttrium iron garnet, known as the best magnet on Earth. On top of that, they laid a superconducting electrode and another electrode to induce the spin waves by cooling to minus 268 degrees. They got the electrode into a superconducting state. It was amazing to see as the spin waves got slower and slower as it got colder. That gives them a unique handle to manipulate the spin waves. They can deflect them, reflect them, make them resonate, and more. But it also gives them tremendous new insights into the properties of superconductors. The researchers imaged the spin waves by measuring their magnetic field with a unique sensor, something that was essential to the experiment. They used electrons in diamond as sensors for the magnetic fields of the spin waves. The laboratory is pioneering that technique. The cool thing about it is that they can look through the opaque superconductor at the spin waves underneath, just like an MRI scanner can look through the skin into someone's body. The spin wave technology is still in its infancy. For example, to make energy-efficient computers with this technology, they first have to start building small circuits to perform calculations. The discovery opens the door. Superconducting electrodes allow countless new and energy-efficient spin wave circuits. They can now design devices based on spin waves and superconductors that produce little heat and sound waves. Think of the spintronics version of frequency filters or resonators. The components that can be found in electronic circuits of cell phones, for example, or circuits that can serve as transistors or connectors between qubits in a quantum computer. And this is the Professor of Space Technology, Advanced Physics, Mathematics, Computer Science, and Leader of Research. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.